Mike Blair here with MXM, and taking a little bit of a break from our discussing strategy and member experience and loyalty, taking a little bit of a departure because I think this is something that our entire industry needs to be aware of as I stand here right now. The GYMS Act actually has a chance of passing. There's 25 co-sponsors in the Senate, 155 co-sponsors in the House, and I wanted to cover something that's called the Overton window on how policies get set. And it's really how how ideas move from just nascent idea, to actually becoming public policy. It's called the Overton window. Overton was a political scientist, completely agnostic when it comes to party affiliation. But his observation was that the Overton window kind of sits in the middle here of what's, sensible popular policy. You'll notice this works two directions. This way is to less freedom. This way is to more freedom, and that window can shift. And ideas that often start off as unthinkable, and then with enough conversation from the public, if there's enough conversation about them, they start to become a bit more normalized, and they move from radical up to acceptable. And once they become acceptable, then the next step is for them to become sensible. So as politicians are setting policy, they won't set policy on anything that doesn't move into what's called the Overton window. Once it's sensible, it becomes popular and policy. Oftentimes, this movement then shifts that window down to less freedom, and then other times it moves it up to more freedom, and other times it just stays in the middle. For an example, the GYMS Act. There was a point that probably having gyms on the list of places that should be included in this recovery and carved out might have been unthinkable or radical. But it became acceptable when state alliances started to raise their voice at the local level. And when the National Health and Fitness Alliance and IRSA and Planet Fitness and CrossFit and everybody started saying, wait a minute, don't leave us behind, that voice starts to raise, and now it becomes sensible to the point where now, when we have co-sponsors on there, it's now becoming popular, and we're right on the doorstep of policy. We're right on the doorstep of policy, and we shouldn't let up. I think it's important. I think the Overton window is important as whatever, it doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat, or none of that matters. What matters is that we understand how policy is made and that we never lose the seat at the table that we've created. That's it. Thank you.